Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Critics Hub.
Let's now talk about Yandere Dark Elf Episode 10. The last time we reviewed this anime, it was well received. Will this next review of ours be a great follow-up to that? We'll see. Pace. Yung pacing was very Peter Grillish dahil I nearly lost count as to how many times Bell made advances again on Hinata. Okay. She made so many advances on this kid that you would definitely lose count per episode. Okay. But do I have complaints? Nope. Because these moves of hers really made the pacing oh so light. Okay? Pero it's so hilarious. Hindi siya dragging it because you would normally expect it from a comedy as suggestive and as probably as dark as this anime. Alright? So the pacing is just right for this kind of an anime. Bottom line, yep, yung pacing niya talagang reminded me a lot of Peter Grill. If you've seen that anime, alright? Now, for the one and only, for me, the most pivotal sequence of this episode, which we normally call the flow. This gear shift that I'm talking about was that scene where Belle burns all her fan mail on the spot. Kasi nung binuksan niya yung kanyang locker, ang daming sulat. We eventually found out in a later sequence that they were all written by the same guy. Why did I call this a gear shift? This is because of this gear shift that Hinata you could say in the final sequence became conscious now of what his actual feelings are for Belle. Kasi here's this random guy that wrote all those love letters to those love proposals to Belle. Siyempre, hindi kailan ni Belle yun. She just treated it as ordinary fan mail kasi she's gained the following as a cosplayer. Kasi siguro ni Hinata, ay nako, what am I doing to myself? Punishing myself? Why am I still holding back when this guy has already professed her love for Belle? But Belle doesn't personally know him. So, well, if you're a guy as young as Hinata, conscious ka kasi, well, this is a somewhat relatable gear shift for me kasi I've been through that phase. This gear shift led to that final sequence wherein Hinata started questioning his real feelings for Belle. Kaya talaga bang will I put this can I put this off forever? Talaga bang wala akong nararamdaman para kay Belle? Well, we've known each other for so long and Belle makes these advances. Hello. Okay. Belle makes advances any man would succumb to. Okay. Those are the types of advances Belle makes on this kid. It's probably the matchstick, no pun intended, towards that final sequence. Alright? Kasi, well, the way I see it, Hinata now has some competition. Although, hindi niya kilala ito. Pero, nadaig siya because right there and then, sinabi ng guy na to ang feelings niya para kay Belle. So, yeah, where does that leave him out? Okay. Pero guys, won't it be enough for you to totally appreciate this episode? Don't kid yourself, okay? Watch it from start to finish. After all, it's just 15 minutes. Alright? It's not gonna take much of your time. Panoorin nyo na ng buo. Because you're gonna miss out on on the advances Bill made here to Hinata, which are hilarious. Alright, which are so hilarious. And if you're sabi ko nga sa inyo, if you are a fan of Peter Grill, you would instantly relate to this anime kasi yung vibe niya ganon na ganon. Although it's not as aggressive as Peter Grill kasi a teenager is one of the main protags here. Okay? Pero the relatability and the vibe is there. So watch it from start to finish. Come on guys, don't be lazy. It's just 15 minutes. Wala pa kayong... I trust you. When this anime comes to an end, you can actually binge watch the entire season in just 3 hours. Ganun lang kaikli ito. Or even probably 2.5 hours. You can binge watch this right before bedtime. Ganun lang kaikli. So, panoorin nyo na ng buo. Right? To be totally entertained, to be totally entertained by this episode. Bloodlines. Nag-isip pa eh. Planchado ang blood, guys. It's now down to the final 3 episodes of this run. Well, if Yandere Dark Elf does come back. Pero, lalagay pa kayo ng side story or backstory dito? Ang ikli na nga eh. Lalagay nyo pa ba ng ganon? Hindi na. And, if you put in a side story or backstory here, it'll totally ruin the momentum of the episode kasi 15 minutes lang. Masisira ang attention ng viewer. Natin. Okay? Natin, bilang viewers. Masisira. Lalo nga haba ang episode. If it's really meant to be only 15 minutes. Haba lalo ang episode. And, since it has both a slice of life and the ecchi nature, and its ecchi nature, you really have to deliver the punchlines that quickly. Alright? That's why Yandere Dark Elf is also a comedy anime. Okay? Pacing-wise pa ng pang-comedy anime na siya. Okay? So overall, guys, it's a really clean plot. No room for sleeper moments. talagang nagets ko ang episode na to. So, pace, flow, and plot all came together and wow. This anime delivered another great episode and we're now down to the final 2 episodes. So, tutok na lang. So,